That is just before 8 a.m. on the button on the East Coast. We kick off the hour with the hot topic of the hour, the Supreme Court delivering two major immigration victories for President Trump, both centered on limiting asylum claims at the southern border. In a ruling 6-3, the first decision allows the Trump administration to move forward with ending temporary protected status for hundreds of thousands of migrants who had been allowed to live and work legally in the country. The second ruling upholds the administration's metering policy, allowing officials to limit how many migrants can seek asylum at ports of entry along the southern border. Both decisions divided the court, with the three Democrat-appointed justices dissenting. Justice Sonia Sotomayor openly dissenting the ruling, stating this: because the court today blesses the executive branch's decision to slam the door shut on all who are fleeing persecution, despite the detailed inspection and asylum system that Congress enacted and commands, I respectfully dissent. The countries that are designated for temporary protected status include Burma, El Salvador, Ethiopia, Haiti, and many more. Two big victories from the Supreme Court this week. Chris, your reaction?
Well, this is great because it defines what differentiates us from Europe, where they are constantly believing that they have to uphold, quote-unquote, international law and give up their sovereignty if somebody claims asylum at their borders. And we've seen what a disaster mass immigration has been in Europe. And that drove a lot of folks into the Trump coalition because they saw what was happening over there. They knew that the same instincts would happen here, that we have to abide by these, quote-unquote, international laws and give up our own sovereignty. And President Trump saw that from early on. So these victories are huge and make sure that we don't turn into the disaster that is Europe these days.
Yeah, and you know, he sure did see this very early on. Cheryl, if you ask President Trump, he'll tell you that it's 20 million illegals that crossed into the country under Joe Biden's watch.
Wide open borders, and 2024 is when the American people made it loud and clear that immigration was a top issue, along with other things that they wanted to see change. And they were concerned about the way that the country was going, to be clear. And this victory, I mean, this is to protect American citizens. And, you know, this morning, what you're seeing, and yesterday as well, after the Supreme Court issued this ruling, was you see Governor Kathy Hochul of New York, we're going to protect our neighbors. You know, Zohran Mamdani, the mayor of New York City, we're just talking about him. We're going to protect the people. This is, you know, they're really, they continue to grab onto this immigration issue, and they're on the wrong side of what Americans want. The other issue, too, and this is part of the ruling, is that, you know, now the administration can turn away some of these quote-unquote asylum seekers, and I say that in air quotes, at the southern border with Mexico. That is another way that our country and our borders are safe. Yeah. Democrats just, they can't let this go, and it's unfortunate because they're really going to, you know, I think see it another hit to them in November because of it.
Same old story, John.
Yeah, right. And let's not forget that immigration issues helped to get President Trump elected back in 2016. And, of course, things just got worse after the 2020 election when immigration went through the roof. Illegal immigration went through the roof under Joe Biden. I mean, to a degree, businesses like this kept the cost of labor low. And you probably will find that there's going to be some opposition from businesses, small businesses included, to taking these people that are looking for asylum and forcing them to leave the country. Another problem you had here is that some of these problems were concentrated in certain regions of the United States. I can't help but think of Springfield, Ohio, where the Haitians became a major issue because of the damage they did to the public education system in that town. Oddly enough, there was a Republican mayor, I believe, in Springfield who supported the presence of all these Haitians. Yeah. That's a little bit hard to understand why that was the case. It would have been better if, under Biden, if you wanted to have immigration, you had more control over it. You didn't let it get out of hand to basically do damage to public education while at the same time putting unwanted downward pressure on wages.